Get your calendars out. February 17th, February 18th, live trading, San Diego. We got the Lowe's Coronado. I mean, what else would you want? This event is limited to 50 people. Look at your calendar, clear it, make sure you show up. If you want to be a rebel, this is the place to be. You got to sign up for it now. Giddy up, baby.
Welcome back, folks. This is our first 3 at 3 for 2023. There are a lot of threes in there, and we're going to tell you why, because we're going to give you 3 different bits of unusual activity. Take a quick look back at one that's working today as well. And as always, you can go over to YouTube, and if you type in Market Rebellion to the search bar on YouTube, subscribe and get over 3,000 videos for free on the Market Rebellion site. So you just go to YouTube, type in Market Rebellion to the search bar, click on the upper right-hand corner on the subscribe button. And if you choose to, you can also click on the notifications button, which means every time there's a new video up there, you will be alerted. And all of that is completely free. Thank you. All right, let's take a look. For the 3rd of January, unusual option activity, large blocks of calls that were bought, which would be bullish, large blocks of puts, which would be bearish. We've had a predominance of those puts of late, but the market has been, for the most part, hanging in there, despite the fact that we were up 1% early today and then rolled over. We are still higher than several of the lows of last week. But let's take a look, and let's remind you that I will be on with Charles Payne this coming Friday. I'll be doing my options school segment with Mr. Payne. That occurs at approximately 2 o'clock Eastern time, although I usually end up the second half of the hour just after 2:30 Eastern time with Charles Payne. So I hope if you're free on Friday, you can join us. Let's talk about this one, because look at how well this one has worked out. BX. So BX, we saw bearish activity. The stock was trading 89 bucks. We said, hey, they're buying a $1 in the money put, February 90 puts, in fact. And guess where the stock is now? Well, those puts are $15 in the money. Bang. And that's after a rally today. Obviously, they were even more so on Friday last week. So just alerting you to the idea that when we see this unusual activity, all too frequently it plays out, because in many cases, these are the very people who are buying or selling stock, in this case, selling stock, most probably, and they profited on their trading desk, getting some options ahead of it before the big selling accelerated. And none of what I just described is illegal at all, especially us following along with that unusual activity. We're surfers. We ride that wave when it occurs. That's what we do. Bang. If you'd like to learn how to do that, join us tomorrow, Wednesday, for the 4th of January, 4 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking about mastering momentum like a floor trader. That's a free webinar. It is next 24 hours because it occurs tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So right at the market close. And as always, if you are unable to attend, or even if you are able to attend, we will send you a copy of the full discussion that you can watch over and over again if you choose to. So you don't need to feverishly just take notes. You'll be able to listen to what we're talking about and then go over it again with the video that we'll send you. None of that costs you a thing. It is all completely free. Now let's talk about GDX. Why? Because they're buying calls in the gold miners index. GDX is that index. It is for the gold miners. They bought 31,000 of these calls. Next year calls. So this is a long-term play. 3 million share plus, because 31,000 options is 3.1 million shares of stock. And they're buying those at the 55 strike, those calls. The index for the gold miners trading below 30. So these are way out of the money calls. Do I buy those? No, I don't. I buy an at the money, so the 30s would fit that bill. I'd buy an at the money and I'd sell as we rally. And I have a lot of time to be right in this trade. So if this is somebody who wants a long-term trade, this is a long-term trade. It's a full year and a couple of weeks into the future before these leaps of January 2024 would expire. If you'd like to learn more about doing exactly that, come on out to San Diego. The weather's great. We have Market Rebellion live in San Diego. That's marketrebellion.com/SD, like San Diego. So marketrebellion.com/SD, 2 days of live trading. A bunch of our favorite instructors will be there helping you through the understanding on almost a one-on-one basis, because we'll be sending out about 6 or 7 of our people. This event is limited to, I believe, 30 people at this event. So this is not one of those 1,000 people events. This is very intimate. You'll be able to go out to dinner with us. You'll be able to hang around and ask questions throughout the trading day as we do 2 days of live trading. Go to marketrebellion.com/SD to learn more. All right, second trade today, very short term. So the first trade I gave you, long term, way out there, January 2024. This one, January 6th, which is this Friday. Here we are, the third, folks. We've got Wednesday the 4th, Thursday the 5th, and Friday the 6th. So you've got 3 full days of trading leading into this trade. 12,000 calls is 1.2 million share equivalent of stock for Teva Pharmaceutical. The stock was trading $9.37. They bought the 950 calls. That is the at the money call. We have a little pop out of Tesla. These calls go very quickly from that 8 to 11 cents where they were purchased to 20 or 30 cents. In other words, double or triple where you bought them. That's why we like the short-term trades, but you must understand short-term trades come with that incredible time decay because you only have 3 days to be right. Rebel's Edge, we do this show every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 days a week. Rebel's Edge live, 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern time for the Rebel's Edge. A lot of cool announcements coming your way soon. Check it out, Rebel's Edge live. That, of course, also available on our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type in Market Rebellion. You get the idea. It's all free. Check it out. All right, last one is June. So we gave you a very long-term one to start, which was January of 2024. Then I did a short-term one with Teva, which was this week, January. This one is halfway through the year. So sort of right between those 2 points. This one are June 55 or double nickel calls. June 55 calls bought for $4.27. Since every option is for 100 shares, that is $427 per option. A 10 lot would cost you $4,270. So they bought 6,000 of those. That's a lot of money, folks. To put down that much money on an out of the money call, somebody's pretty bullish. So I like following that, which is exactly why I bought at the money calls. This is very slow time decay, just like our first example. So I will be layering in calls against it, selling, in other words, calls against it as it rallies. That's Las Vegas Sands, ton of exposure over in Macau and Cotai. So check it out, LVS, June double nickel 55 calls. Bang. All right, that's going to do it for us today, folks. I thank you for joining me. We are here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. It is known as 3 at 3 for that reason. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.